Hello everyone, and welcome to a Fistful of Dice. Today we're going to be looking at a piece of software that I have recently grown quite fond of. This software is called Hero Lab. It's put out by Lone Wolf Development, which is a company that has a lot of great programs for managing different tabletop games and also war games. And they're actually making a program right now called Realmworks, which is a complete campaign world manager software. Now, what Hero Lab does is it allows you to create characters, NPCs, and monsters using different systems. Now, it's important to note that the software itself is not free. You're able to try it out and demo it for free with limited capabilities. But the software itself is not free, and also most of the rule sets that you're going to be buying for this game are not free. So, for example, in order to use this software and also have Pathfinder and all of the Pathfinder supplemental books, you're going to have to put some dollars into this thing. So, but I don't have all of the Pathfinder stuff, but I believe I have all of the bestiaries and Ultimate Magic and the Advanced Players and Race Guide. But when you open up Hero Lab, you're going to get your different options here. Now, I don't own all of these things. These are just, you see these little arrows are ones that I can potentially purchase. The game comes free with the Pathfinder Beginner Box, which is important to note. But right now, I'm just going to be showing you rolling up a character with the Pathfinder rule set using Hero Lab, and the character that I'm going to be rolling up is going to be a character that I'm going to be playing in this Friday's game with Dawnforge Cast, Andrew from Dawnforge Cast. Okay. So I go over to Pathfinder here and I hit load, and that's going to load all of the data files for Pathfinder. Now what's going to show up here is the first window, which is the configure window. So the hero name, this is Edward Whitworth. The player name is Matt. Type, he can either be an NPC or a hero. He's going to be a PC. I'm going to pick or roll my ability scores. He's going to be a level 5 because in the organization, which is what we're going to be playing in, you start at level 5. And my starting cash is going to be 8,500. Now over here, you'll notice that I have all of the options for including the rules from my various splat books. So you can add Pathfinder Society stuff, but I have the Advanced Player's Guide, the Advanced Race Guide, Ultimate Combat I do not own, which is why it's grayed out, Ultimate Magic, Ultimate Equipment, which I do not own, all of the bestiaries. And then what's really cool is they have all of these house rule options. So you can do medium advancement. What sort of firearm availability is in this campaign. Different bonus 0 level spells, don't restrict companion race, no common language. Me, I personally don't have age, height, or weight limits, no coin weight, no encumbrance. You can choose to do max HP at new levels, how you're going to configure the character sheet. So lots of different options available to you on how this character or how this software deals with your character. So once I hit OK here, it's going to generate my character. And you'll notice that the class and background tab are both red. That's because those are things I need to do right now. So we're going to start with the classes tab. Edward Whitworth is a barbarian. So we're going to add barbarian. And we're going to come down here and we're going to click 5. So we're going to add 5 levels of barbarian. And you'll see that because I put max HP at new levels, this automatically put max HP. So, sorry. Favorite class is obviously going to be Barbarian. And because I have the Advanced Race and Player Guide, I can choose archetypes if I was indeed going to be doing archetypes. However, I am not going to be doing an archetype with Edward Whitworth. In the background, we're going to choose our race. He is a human. And you'll notice that because I have the Advanced Race Guide, I actually have the Race Builder available to me, so I can create custom races with this. And because I have all of the bestiaries, I can create anything that I want. So if I wanted to make a completely unique Wraith, I could do that. It's very powerful software. So, but Edward Whitworth is a human. Alignment. He is neutral good. Deity, he doesn't have one, but we don't have to choose one, so that's okay. Ethnicities, humans in Pathfinder have the option of choosing an ethnicity. We're not going to do that. And I'll add my +2 to ability score in a little bit. Abilities. So, it's time to roll up some abilities here. And I do not like digital dice rollers. Even though Hero Lab has a digital dice roller, I'm going to be using physical dice here. And I need to look up how to roll up characters in the organization because Andrew has a certain way of doing it. And I have it open here. So we're going to do 46. We're going to re-roll 1s and 2s, drop the lowest die. We're going to do it 7 times, and we're going to pick 6. So fairly powerful characters. So here we go. Okay, and I'm going to write these down here. So the first roll is a 17. Jeez. Okay, 17. Second roll is an 8. Third roll, reroll that 1, is a 18. Holy crap. Okay, fourth roll, I am dropping the lowest die, by the way, is a 15. Fifth roll is a 12. Sixth roll is, reroll the 1, reroll the 2. Okay, that's another 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need one more roll. Reroll that 1. Reroll that 1. And that is another, that's 9. Okay, so I'm dropping the 8. So that gives us a 17, an 18, a 15, a 12, a 16, and a 9 to work with here. So Edward Whitworth is, he's huge. He's 7 feet tall. He's very strong and very fast. So I'm going to give him 18 strength. I'm going to give him 17 dex. I'm going to give him 16 constitution, 12 intelligence, 9 wisdom, and 15 charisma. He's very charismatic, very, very well-built man. He's huge, muscled, but he is a little foolhardy and tends to be fairly reckless and run into situations without thinking, so his wisdom's a little low. So those are some ridiculous stats, I gotta say. So I need to add +2 to 1 ability score for my for being a human, so we're going to add that to Dex, and I also have my increase attribute. We're also going to increase dexterity again. So you'll see that his Dex is now at 20. Background: I get 1 starting language since I took since my intelligence is high enough. Here's all the languages I'm able to take. Let's see, what would make sense here? Maybe he speaks some Dwarven. He's definitely got some Dwarven blood in him, I would imagine. Alright, now we've got all of these red things because I've added all of my abilities and my classes and my background, so we're going to need to choose the barbarian traits, my skills, and my feats. So we're going to go over here, and you'll see that we have all of the traits that I'm going to be getting as a barbarian, and you'll see that the ones that I don't have yet are grayed out, but it's still pretty useful because we can look down and see what we're going to get. So I get fast movement at level 1, rage at level 1, uncanny dodge at level 2, trap sense at level 3, etc., etc. And there's all these question marks where you can click and it'll tell you what that is. So I've got 2 rage powers. Let's see. He likes to fight with his fists. Intimidating glare. I really like this. Makes sense for him. And what else would I pick for him? I might do Brawler, because because he's going to be a fist fighter guy. But I'm going to take improved unarmed. So I might not want brawler. Like, I don't want to just have it while raging, so maybe... Well, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. All right, skills. So you'll see that the class skills are in blue. The ones that have an armor check have little exclamation points next to them. So I've got 35 points here from my 5 levels. So I'm going to add 5 ranks of acrobatics, 5 ranks of intimidate, 1 rank of perception. He's not super perceptive. 5 ranks of climb, 5 ranks of swim. He's very athletic. 1 rank of survival. Let's see, what else? Okay, and now that I've done all of my skill ranks that I want to do, or my class skills, we're going to add some in non-class skills. So I'm going to give him some diplomacy. I'm going to give him a little bit of heal. Let's see, what else? I might give him a couple ranks in stealth, actually. A few ranks in stealth. And I think that'll be good. Feat-wise, see, we've got 4 feats to do, and it does have the option for traits if you use traits, but I don't believe we were going to be using traits. Or maybe we are. Maybe we are using traits. Hang on, let me check. Maybe we are using traits. Sorry if you can hear my cat purring. So, let's see. He's going to have improve unarmed, because he just fights with his fists. Hello, Vince. Improved unarmed strike. Hey, stop it. Let's see. He's going to have dodge, definitely. You'll see that all the feats that I'm not eligible for are grayed out, which is very handy. Dodge. Let's see, what else was I going to take with him? You can actually do only valid items, and then you can only see the feats that you're eligible for, which makes it a little bit easier to look. I'm tempted to take athletic just because he's so in shape. I might end up taking athletic, even though that only increases climb and swim. And I'm currently looking over a cat to see my computer screen, so you guys have a better view than I do. Deflect arrows would be cool. Yeah, I'll take deflect arrows. And I've got 1 feat left here. Oh, I know what I'll take. What's the name of that feat that adds your strength to your intimidate? Is that enforcer? No. What is it called? Intimidating prowess. I just spelled intimidating wrong, but intimidating prowess. Yeah, strength modifier in addition to your charisma. And then traits, we get to do traits. Well, we'll do traits later because I'm not sure what I want to do. You'll notice that Barbarian's still red because I still have that 1 rage power, so it does remind you when you've still got stuff to do. He doesn't need any weapons because his hands are his weapons. He only does 1d3 plus 4. That really sucks, but armor. So he's not going to wear armor either. However, I've got 8,500, so maybe he's got some magic gear. So you notice that in the weapons you can click to add a new weapon. so just a regular weapon, and it comes up with all of this stuff. Or you can do magic weapons, and it does allow for custom magic weapons. So even though I'm not going to have him use a weapon, I'll just show you that really quick. So you choose, if it's going to be a +1 or a +2, and then you choose what kind of weapon it's going to be. So it's a +2 gauntlet. You can choose the material it's made out of. You can name it, and then you can add abilities to it. So very, very cool, and it tells you how much it would cost and all of that jazz. So that's really cool. And it does the same thing with armor. So, but magic items. So he'd probably have some magical armor. So natural armor, and you can search for things, and this will come up with maybe an amulet of natural armor. So I will give him. Let's see. I've got 8,500. Might as well give him an amulet of natural armor +2. Oops, I accidentally bought that for free. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, man. I didn't mean to do that. So, amulet of natural armor. There we go, +2. And I should mention that when I use this program, I never really come into it without knowing what I want to do with the character. Usually I'll have some notes written down on a piece of paper before I even come into the program. Now we've got gear here. He doesn't really carry a lot of gear, so. Other allows you to do mounts and hirelings. Pretty cool. Personal. This is where we're going to choose our little finicky stuff. So he's a male. He's about 32 years old. He is 7 feet tall. Now you'll notice that this went yellow. That's because it's technically over the height and weight restrictions. But that's okay. And he's quite large. Actually, you know what? We can just type it in. He's 250 pounds of pure muscle. He's got black hair and striking green eyes. Now I actually have a picture ready for him. There he is. Yes, there he is, Edward Whitworth. And he's going to have a much longer name. I need to come up with like 1,000 middle names for him. The journal is where you can add experience points that you received in a game. So you can come in here and name the session, say when the game date was, how much XP and gold that you earned in that session. So that's very cool. The special abilities is all the special abilities that your character has. In play is the page that you can use to keep track of your character in play. So I have 15 rounds of rage per day, so I can keep track of that through this. I can put that I'm raging, and watch what this does. It modifies all of my stuff to say that I'm raging. And if I put fatigued, it would do the same thing. And notice when I put fatigued, I can't rage while I'm fatigued. So it takes that into account. Adjustment is where you can add, like, someone cast Ant Haul on me. So I add that. Bam. Ant Haul. I can say what the duration is. I can say what the source was, where I got it from, and that will affect all of my stuff. So that's very, very, very cool. Condition. You can say that I'm charging. I have concealment. I have cover. I'm blinded. How long is that going to last for? What does blinded do? Oh, it tells you right here. So it's just all very laid out for you. I'm mounted on, whatever. I'm flanking. +2 to my roll. So very, very helpful software for both prepping your character for a game and also having during a game if you play with a laptop. I should note that a version of Hero Lab for the iPad is being released in March, which I'm very excited about. But before I finish this video up, I'm going to show you what the character sheet looks like. Now this is just the basic Hero Lab character sheet. There are different character sheets that you can buy, or not buy, but download for use with the program. So you can have some different looking character sheets. So this is what the character sheet looks like. I included a picture, so there is a picture on there. And yeah, it just has all the skills laid out here. And you'll see that if acrobatics is +13, if my speed is greater than 30 feet, I get a +4 to my jump. So it's actually all laid out there. And then page 2 just has my gear and my special abilities, rage, languages that I know, and my wealth and experience. So very, very cool program. It also allows you to just output a hero stat block like this, so just has the basic stuff on there. But yeah, so that's Hero Lab, guys. I use this program so much. I get so much use out of it. It's definitely worth it. There's a great community around it, and the developers are very good about addressing bugs in the software and releasing regular updates. It is a very well supported program. So definitely check it out, give the demo a try, and if you like it, you might end up spending some money on it like I did. So definitely check it out. I'll put a link below down in the description where you can go and download the demo. But otherwise, guys, that's it for me. If you have any questions about this software or what it can do, just let me know. Thanks, guys, and take care and happy gaming all.